keep it G, and I'm walking the talk. Boss in the streets, I'm a boss with the sauce. I'm a boss and a beast, I'm a boss till I fall. I'm a boss on the beat, I'm a boss, spit it raw. I'm a boss, keep it G, and I'm walking the talk. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Sauce, I'm a boss.
Hi. I'm testing some new streaming software here. I was on OBS, now I'm on Streamlabs because I can stream to YouTube and Instagram at the same time. So, just checking to see if that works. It looks like the stream on Instagram is working and YouTube seems to be working. Another thing I'm going to be curious about is how the chat functionality will work. So if you are watching, just type something into the chat on Instagram or YouTube. Just kind of want to see what that looks like on my end. Other than that, I figured I'd start another wedding video edit. So I'm going to do that and go from there. So I did start this the other day, but I basically all I did was I got the toasts synced up and everything. So there's a little bit of work that I did before I started the stream. So yeah, it looks like maybe the Instagram. Hey Savannah, how are you? Maybe the Instagram stream might have froze. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working. Or if it is, I just happen to see one screen. It's like I don't know. Can you see me? YouTube should be working just fine. But it's the multi-stream for the Instagram that I'm going to be curious about. So, anyway, I'm still sick as shit. So, going on like day 9 of a really bad cold or bronchitis or maybe COVID. I don't know. Doesn't feel amazing though. Let me just see what the Instagram stream is doing. On my end, it looks like it's frozen. Yeah, it might be frozen. Instagram stream might be frozen. Looks like it's just my like starting screen and it hasn't switched over to the camera stuff yet. If that's the case, then that'll be interesting to figure out how to fix that. Excuse me. Is anyone watching on YouTube? Yeah, this Instagram stream definitely is. Ooh. You do see it, Savannah? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. On my end, it looks like it's just the starting screen, so whatever. All right, well, I'll figure that out at some point. Hey, Hannah. Thanks for watching. All right, well, I'm just going to start because the whole purpose of this was just to start the edit and kind of show what I'm doing here. But yeah, so for this wedding, I already did their teaser and their sneak peek. So the sneak peek's like really short, 15 seconds. I can play that back so you guys can see it real quick. So I edit that as soon as I get home from the wedding. So that I don't maybe took like an hour and a half. Um, Obviously, there's things that I going back and watching again, and I just was really tired. It was probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like this clip's a little bit blue. I could probably have fixed that so it wasn't so blue in the whites, her white dress, but that's fine. And then I did a teaser for them. That was a minute long. I actually really like this teaser. I'll play that too, so you can kind of get like a vibe check on what the film looks like. This one I did like a motion track on their last name, how I kind of start every teaser and highlight film. Oh, and I reused the song because I thought it was good, and it worked for the sneak peek, short 15-second and the minute long. So that was that. I also just realized that I think the only audio source I have is is my microphone and not so much the computer audio. So let me fix that real quick, if I can quickly. Let's see. The Streamlabs is really cool. I was using OBS the last few days, and I finally got like a handle on that, and now I'm switching to Streamlabs because you can stream Instagram and YouTube at the same time and do like a horizontal output and a vertical output simultaneously, which is great. But I don't. It has like a very similar layout and interface, but I am. Let's see. Trying to figure out how to add a source. I think you can probably just do it through here. No. Audio source. I probably got to add the actual. Sorry, I'm just talking through this myself. I'm going to figure it out in probably 15 seconds. Audio output capture. Desktop audio. There it is. Desktop audio. Add source. Desktop audio device. No data. Okay, I think this will do it. Let's see. Desktop audio. I'm just gonna play back and just kind of get an idea here. It might be. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit just in case it's like super loud and blowing out. No, it's definitely not. It's not giving me levels, so that's not it. Why? Audio monitoring off. No, I definitely don't want to monitor the audio while we're listening. Or while I'm listening. Huh. Disabled. Like it should work according to this. Interesting. Who is watching on Instagram? Maybe confirm that with me. It doesn't look like it's working though. Disable Selected recording. Yeah, no. So you're probably only going to hear the audio from my microphone, which is, you don't want that. Desktop audio. I thought for sure I'd figure this out. Chat box is fine. Alert box, video capture device. That's the camera. We don't need the audio from the camera. Display capture. Maybe I just got to go into the settings for the initial display, but it doesn't seem like that is an option. Huh. Capture your desktop audio for the purpose of playing sound such as music or speech. Yeah, I mean that's what I selected. Display capture. It's the monitor. I should have my share settings just fine on the on my Mac settings. I'll just go into general sources, audio capture. Media file, nope. Yeah, I mean this looks like it's should be the correct thing. Device, no. Video capture device, nope. Just gonna sit here and struggle. I mean, I know inputs and outputs. What if let me just check something real quick. Yep, that still isn't going to work. All right, I'll look into that. So until then, not gonna work with this. So yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna start editing. I'll look at that later. The this highlight, I picked a couple of songs already, but I might go back and change that. Toasts are good. Her dad gave a speech, a welcome speech, and then there's 4 total people who gave toasts. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. As a general rule, I use a little bit of everybody who spoke in the final highlight video. So from here, we are going to she had 2 first looks, one with her dad, I think, and then one with the groom. So I always start before I do anything else is just sync the audio and the video. So in this case, this is I always leave a little note at the beginning of before I clip the microphone onto somebody, so this I can immediately tell what I'm listening to.
This is the bride's dad first look.
Yeah, first look with the bride's dad. So now I'm just going to create a new sequence off of one that's already there, just so I don't have to like redo all my capture settings and stuff, or sequence settings. So this will be first look, and I'll probably put both first looks on this timeline just to not have to create 2 different timelines for that. So her dad's audio is going to go here, and then I got to find the footage of that. which I know happened at the venue. So I remember this. So I'm just kind of quickly looking for, oh, there's her dad there. So this was the first look with her dad. And I don't think my assistant might have been in the room for that. So let's see. I think, I'm trying to remember which camera they were using. Probably, yeah, the B camera. No, probably not the B camera. C camera. So I think this was my assistant Jake. I'd have to go back and look. I have it written down. I track everyone who was with me. Let's see. First look with groom is definitely in here. That is this. So I'm just going to throw that over here for a second on the timeline. Just drop it down. And no, there is no first look with her dad second angle. So I only have one angle of that. So I should just be able to sync this pretty easily. Yep, there it is. Synced up. So delete all this extra junk down here that I'm not going to listen to. I don't have time. So if the dad was like talking shit on me, I'd never know.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. The only thing the lighting in this room was rough, really, really rough. Okay, so now we can find the first look. She had a first look with her bridesmaids too. That was really quick. So I'm just gonna throw. I don't have. I didn't mic her for that, but I'm gonna throw it in here just so I know to remember that it's there as like a reference. Let's see. First look with the groom is right here. Just gonna clean that up so the audio tracks are close together, and I'm gonna go back to this microphone because I'm positive I used this one.
All right, this is first look with the groom.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear that because the desktop audio output is not routing to the stream. Unfortunately, I'll have to figure that out later. But there's the audio for that. Now I just got to sync these two clips, which might be tough because I'm looking at the audio waveform on this one and it looks like it's not big enough. So I might have to sync it manually. No, okay, it worked. That's great. Saves me a lot of time. So in this case, cool. That synced pretty well. All right, awesome. So then we have 3 first looks. One does not have any lapel microphone. Then I'm going to go and get the ceremony synced up just so we have that too.
First look with the groom.
Which I don't know if I...
This is the bride's dad first look. All right, this is first look with the groom. That one does. This just records to itself. Yeah, that's out. All right, this is the officiant for the ceremony.
Yeah, so we got to find the ceremony footage and sync all that up. Again, I'm just going to create a new timeline using the sequence settings from another one. So this is going to be ceremony. And regardless if they purchased a full ceremony edit or not, I still sync everything ahead of time just so I don't have to do it later. And then all the cameras are synced to the nice voiceover, or the nice quality microphone is what I'm trying to say. So there's also a Zoom H1 XLR. I had all my settings jacked up for this, so some of this isn't even like from this wedding because the audio's long story short, the timestamp, the date stamp was incorrect. So I'm just gonna guess.
I'm Eliza. I am Maddie's best friend.
Yeah, that's obviously the reception.
No love.
This is ceremony. And will they sync? They sync. All right, cool. Fantastic. So this probably is not needed anything before this.
We actually had.
Yep, you're just hanging out, so we don't need to listen to that or go back. All right. So we have 2 clean audio sources for the ceremony. Did I not I didn't capture the TX660. Maybe I didn't use it. I usually have like a backup microphone strapped to the handheld, which is this guy here. All right, so now we just got to pull all the camera feed in for the ceremony, which is after the first look. So clearly this is all first look into portrait session. I got some details of the reception space. Here's the ceremony on, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, we're not duplicating it. I'm clearing the in and out is what I wanted to do. This is from the gimbal camera here, which is my main camera. And yep, had a good angle on my A cam. So we'll drag this in. And also the B cam. Yeah, ceremony looked really good. So that's awesome that we'll have this. You gotta, and when you're gonna sync audio, just kind of make sure in Premiere that they're all in separate audio and video tracks. Otherwise, it would definitely not work. And then Jake, also my assistant, he definitely filmed some ceremony stuff for me. What did he get? I believe he got her coming in from like behind. Do we get all of that? Yeah, we got them coming up. I don't know. I'm not going to sync these clips because they're pretty short. And it's just them walking up, and I know that we have it. So for the highlight, it might make sense to use. And then same with her coming up the aisle. I don't think... How long is this clip? Yeah, I might sync this one. Just try it out. All right, so just got to get rid of... Don't select that. Then will it sync? Yep, it all did. That's great. Awesome. Cut these down. We don't need that. Boom. All right. So now we have ceremony with all video tracks and audio synced up. Good to go. So for voiceover that we have to work with, we're going to have some stuff from the ceremony, from the officiant, and first looks, and the toasts. So 4 people spoke, 5 people spoke really, if you count her dad over here. And we're definitely going to use a little bit from everybody, even if the toast was like, you know, not relevant to the... Some toasts are better than others. But even if it's something that's like not amazing, I will still use, like, you know, the last bit, like, you know, hey, raise your glasses for the bride and groom. I'll still use that just so everyone kind of is represented. Honestly, the next step is, for me, is to go through and listen to all of the toasts and pick out, kind of cull that and pick out stuff that is going to work and isn't going to work. So there for the highlight video. And I think because, let's see, we have 2 viewers on Instagram, probably 1 on YouTube, it looks like. based on my interface here. I think I'm going to end the stream because I need to figure out why the audio from my desktop is not being piped through the stream. And from there, we'll figure it out. We'll go from there. So thanks for watching this little bit here. And maybe, hopefully next time I'm back on here, the desktop audio will work. So, cool.